This video is brought to you by Understanding the NetScaler SDX, my first book, as well as NetScaler Hacks, my second book. Hey everybody, welcome back to N90X. I'm your host, Joe, and I wanted to show you Citrix Virtual Desktop and Apps, previously known as Citrix and Apps and Desktop, running HTML5. So here we have a browser, it happens to be Firefox, it's HTML5 compatible. And you can see I've got all these published apps. I also have some desktops. So let's see how HTML5 works. Essentially, it allows you to connect client lists. So without a client. So I have a Windows 10 desktop here. It should fire up and appear in the browser. And there it is. I'm logged in. This is Windows 10. And it's running in a browser. Okay. As you can see up in the top here, receiver is not running. Okay. Now, let's go to some apps. Let's take a look at Photoshop, for example. Here's Photoshop 6 from Creative Suite 6. It's opening up in a browser. Again, receiver did not launch. It's in a browser. This is in a browser. You know, I can say open, new, right? And just create a new document and then do whatever I'm going to do in Photoshop, right? Oh, get out of there. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, so that's Photoshop. One other quick thing, just to kind of give you an idea of how it's working. So let's say Word. This is Word from Office 2019. Where'd it go? It's there, just don't see it. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's here. It's here. I don't know why I put it in that screen. I closed down Photoshop, didn't I? I closed down Photoshop. Save changes. No, don't save the changes. So here's Word from Office 2019, and it's in the browser. Okay, it's HTML5. Okay, so how do we accomplish this, right? Because normally you would use, let's get receiver. Normally you would use Citrix Receiver, which is the client. I'm on a Mac, by the way, Mac OS X. Normally you'd use receiver, and this is how I've customized my favorites. These are the desktops, here's the apps, right? So from receiver, as we all know, you would do the same kind of thing. So you would launch an app from receiver, and you can see this is starting with receiver, and now receiver is opened up here. And this opens up in a new window. That's how so this is a Citrix viewer window by receiver. See that? It's totally out. It's using Citrix receiver to display this screen. So I wanted to show you, now that we got that out of the way, you can see the difference. And a lot of people are trying to figure out, and it took me for a while to try to figure out how to get HTML5 working on my LAN. And it's actually, man, it is so simple. I can't believe how easy it is. But the way to crack this code is to go to your Citrix Studio, which is on your controller, your Citrix controller. You want to open up your Citrix Studio, right? So I'm on my controller. Go to Citrix Studio, which looks like that. Click on your Citrix storefronts down here. You want to make sure that HTML5, manage receiver for websites, sorry. First of all, manage receiver for websites. You want to make sure that it is enabled. Here you want to set use receiver for HTML5 if local receiver is unavailable. Okay, that's the first step you want to have configured. Okay, once that's set, close it up, save it, of course, close it up. Then you want to go up here under your Citrix Studio policies. If this is a fresh install and you want to create a new policy, so you click over here, create policy, and I've already done it here. This is what it is. So you do create policy. You're going to search for web SOC, and all three of these you're going to collect. You're going to select allow for the first one. The second one you're going to select and click OK. For the third one you're going to select and click OK. Then you're going to say next. Then you're going to just take the defaults, click next, and then you give it a policy name, right? Give it a policy name and select enable policy and then finish, and it'll save it, and you'll have something like this. It'll look like this. That's all you need to do. WebSock, you have to enable WebSock. Once you do that, HTML5 should work. Now, by the way, I was running Zen Desktop 7.8. I just upgraded to 7.15 long-term support, and it was a very smooth transition. To get Windows 10 and Windows 2016 integrated into this Zen Desktop 7.15, I actually installed the VDA from the 2006 version, so the latest version, and that allowed those two desktops to work. So that's a pro tip for you. And when you do the upgrade, it's very simple. You have to do the prerequisite upgrade first. System's going to reboot. Then you have to run the install again a second time to actually do the upgrade. Assuming that all of the prerequisite tests go through and everything's cool, then you can do the install or the upgrade from 7.8 to 7.15 long-term support. At least that's been my experience. All right, I hope this has been helpful to you, and I want to thank you for watching. And remember, please support our sponsors, which is my books, Understanding the NetScaler SDX and NetScaler Hacks, available on Amazon, the Apple Books, as well as eBay, and wherever fine books are found. All right, talk to you soon. Take care, and have a great day. This video is brought to you by Understanding the NetScaler SDX, my first book, as well as NetScaler Hacks, my second book.